Okay, here is another job. This is a Dell 7000 family, and I don't know what's wrong with it. This is another one of the eBay purchases. This is a i5 4 gig apparently, and we paid 100 plus the free shipping. Nice. So no history, for parts only. So let's see if we can convert this into a handsome profit. Only got the charger ready. I haven't plugged it in. Still, this has been sitting with me for a while. I've got time, so let's see if we can do anything about this. Power, nothing. I've had a similar laptop before. This is actually a nice model. I like it. This one can rotate. So plugging in the charger light comes on. Okay. There's a little bit of bump there, which there's a huge bump actually. Okay. You see that bump? I don't know if you can notice, there's a bump. My initial assumption is quick open up, remove the battery. I think the battery may have expanded. So safety first. Let's go. Looks like screen may have been tried to open, or maybe the hinge cover is coming off. One screw missing, that's fine. Let's have a look what's going on. Nope, there is no expansion of the battery. Looks quite flat, so why is it expanded on the other side? Let's double check that part again. Yeah, unless they didn't put the keyboard in properly, but that side is fully expanded. Oh, they may have put the wrong side screw. Okay, yep. So that screw, no, that's fine. There's a huge dent. Oh, okay, it's just a dent. So, let me have another look. How the hell did they do that? So it's just a dent. Okay, we don't need to worry. Dent. Why is the dent there? Okay, maybe we can just push that back in. Not a big deal. Okay. Just saw it here. Alright, let's receive some serious bump. Okay, no problem. Let's move on. Let's move on to the problem. So, power. We had power light before. Oh shit! Scared the shit out of me. Oh, it just booted, okay. What's going on? No hard drive, 4 gig RAM. Why is it beeping? Oh, the data board is what I've disconnected, okay. So just to have things under control. I've only disconnected this because of the dent, and system booted up. And the LED light comes from here. That's why there was no LED light when I plugged in the power the second time. And the beeps could be because you can't find that entire rest of its body. Let's put this guy back in and see if the same behavior happens. Okay, so we should get the power light. Yep, alright. And fan is spinning. So what's going on with this? There's nothing wrong. Why is it sold for parts? What is this? i5 5th generation. Oh, nice. 4 gig RAM, backlit keyboard, Why are there these dents in the system? I don't know. Had a little bit of a shocker. Yeah, some kind of dent. Okay. Had a little bit of accident. No big deal. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, and yeah, so there's no hard drive. Yeah, one sec. So this may be, there's nothing wrong with it, just no hard drive. Some people sell online, on eBay especially, market as for parts, even though they get less money, they get no problem with people wanting to return, because they can't return it, there is nothing wrong with it. Okay. And where do we put the hard drive? I see. So there's a hard drive ribbon cable which comes from here, and the hard drive will actually sit here. I don't think I have an adapter for that, so we need a hard drive adapter cable. Hard drive adapter cable. I've got some, but I don't think I'll have one for this particular model. Okay, it looks like I don't have. So if we were to get a hard drive connector, let's have a look what it will normally cost. So this one is 13,700. Just having a look online. Let's say yep, that's what we need, and so that's the part number. Let's have a look at Ali. We don't have any urgency for this. This job can sit on the side for a little bit. We go free shipping. So similar pricing. Alright, so about $12. 11. So add GST on top of that. And if we were to look on eBay, yeah. So simply put, buying one of these online will be okay. And just before buying it, it's best to do another test of the system, make sure everything else is working. So what we're going to do is boot into maybe a live Linux just to do a test of its basic functions, such as Wi-Fi, touchscreen, you know, just the basic essentials. This bump is annoying. How the hell did they do this? Okay. Maybe we can take out the keyboard and then... Looks like this keyboard is not easy to take out. No. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's do a quick test. Dell has onboard diagnostics, which we can also run. Real world test is always the best, so let's reboot and F12 and boot, change boot order, peripherals. Nope. Okay, go back. Okay, so it can't see the Linux on that side. Let me try this side. F12 again. Okay, let's go setup and boot UEFI. Okay, maybe this is Let's try legacy, see if the USB comes up now. Oh, my bad. I've put in the wrong USB. Okay, so this one is not actually Linux. Okay, this is maybe Windows 7. Yeah, that's Windows 7 USB. I need to reformat. It's got the wrong label. Okay, turn it off. And we go back into BIOS. Am I pressing the power button? Something else. What is the power button? That's volume, that's power. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Okay. F2, okay, boot, UEFI, yep. UEFI, yes, and legacy boot disabled. Okay, there we go. F12, now we can boot into the Kali. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't see any issues. Yeah, just a minor dent there, which is no problem. We'll find a solution. In my opinion, something is pushing that out. It has to be a screw or something. something which doesn't really belong there. It feels like something very obvious. Yeah, it has received a massive bump. Okay, no problem. We'll find a solution later. Alright, touch. Yep, touch is good. Wi-Fi. Yep, Wi-Fi is good. And brightness, see if the brightness will work. Not in here. Volume works. Let's get on the internet. Trackpad works. Backlight of the keyboard works. Look, $100 for a 5th gen, and we just have to get a hard drive connector. We should be fine. Okay, internal date is not right. Yeah, because of the bump, space key is not working properly. Letter G is a little bit loose. One of the thingy is broken. No problem. Find a fix for that too. Okay, so date plus, God, this is so difficult. Okay, month, day, yes. What I might do, actually get a new keyboard for this. 2020. We're in the 0902, I think. Yep. Shish kebab. Sudo. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay, will that work now? There we go. YouTube works. Just to test the sound. So I can't hear anything. But because the RAM is full, it's like the RAM is full, it cannot start the system. You'll notice this in also older MacBook. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll see if the keyboard can be fixed. If not, we'll find another solution. Otherwise, you know, we might just buy a new keyboard for it. But I doubt I'll do this. It will be just requiring bending. But because of one of the keys a bit loose, like let's say G, because of the bracket broken, see if I got a spare keyboard, I can pull that off. So the issue is here. One of the little clips is broken. This is all good. Yeah. And the space bar. What's going on with this guy? Jesus, okay, so that's fine. Yep, okay. So that goes like that. Disgusting, yes it is. Yeah, see that big bump? And because of the bump, the space bar is not pressing down. How the hell did that happen? I'm still curious, you know? I just don't get it. Alright, let's have a look again. The way this will have happened. Let's have a look under the CPU, the processor. Okay. What the hell? And what is this? This is so strange, okay. Just that I haven't seen any bump like this before. Like, how the hell did that happen? So this is supposed to be... So here is where the problem is. There's a big minor. Okay, that needs to be smoothed out and this needs to go in. Okay, so that is heavily pushed in. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll definitely leave it as is and find another solution later. but for the purpose of this video, you know, I don't know what was wrong with the computer. Maybe the daughter board needs a reset, like taking out the battery. It's a 5th generation i5, definitely has good life out of it, so we'll definitely make this nice looking again. Wow, I wonder if they went in there with a drill. Another screw missing there. Do we have anything similar? Possibly not. Just a flat top. This guy's maybe, yep, perfect. We need one of these black ones, just silver is fine. Like, batteries in there, nice, secure. Alright, look, thank you for watching. At least you get to see the internals of this computer. Uses DDR3L. And we just need a hard drive adapter, maybe a keyboard, I don't know yet, we'll figure it out later. So thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, let's finish up a job. This one is a Dell laptop which I bought some time ago, back in August. I've got a video which I will attach, which you'll be watching before this part of the video. Just to recap, this is the laptop that we have bought, $100 for an i5, if I remember 5th or 4th generation, 4 gig parts only. In the previous video up to now, you will have seen how I've got it up and running, and there were a few items missing. One item that was missing was the hard drive connector, which was missing. It finally came about 2 weeks ago, and I also ordered new keyboard top panel, because this one had a dent, like some idiot put a screw all the way in somehow. I don't know what they did anyway, and this part here is broken. So I thought, you know, do a nice job, do a clean new top assembly, new hard drive connector. This unfortunately will stay, all this crap. Maybe I can clean it off, and then we can sell this laptop for profit. So in terms of cost wise, laptop cost us $100, and from AliExpress we bought the keyboard, including our tax here, 65, and the keyboard connector 11, That's 176 plus, you know, labor is free. $176 to get a laptop going. Probably we need a charger for it too, add another 30 bucks. So let's say 200 bucks. And it's a touch screen, nice laptop. So this will, you know, generate 100% of the profit, you know, say sell it for 400-ish. And yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's do some work on this. Hopefully we can do it in half an hour. It will be a major one. I had one of these models before. I actually like this model. Very nice, very convenient. I like it how it folds and whatnot. Yeah, so what we'll do, this guy belongs to another laptop. I'll just put this guy in the Asus I was working on earlier. It's probably worth saying, where's my screw? Where are you? There you are. And one more here. I don't know how some people can use their laptop. Like, what did they do that it became this condition? I have no idea. Like, maybe it's used in an industrial area. I have no idea. Yeah, so the hard drive connector that we got, this guy I guess will be connecting here, like that. Yeah. All right, no problems at all. Okay. So let's get this going. Battery. Okay, so our one doesn't come with a trackpad. So where should we start? There's too many parts to start. Let's start with the DC jack. Easy one. Pops out and then pops in. So you can do part by part if you can. So the reason why you may be watching this video is because you need to fix the hinges or battery or remove the motherboard, etc. So this will be applicable for a lot of people. I'll do the speaker later. Okay, so daughterboard. Something come out here, I'm not sure. Freaked me out a little bit. I thought the power was plugged in because I'm working with a metal object. Okay, that's connecting there. We'll leave that there. That's connecting to daughterboard. Okay, and so, and we'll leave that connected. Cover. Interesting. Okay. This is one of those areas you want to take photo because cable routing is important. Simple things like this, if you don't remember how you took them out, it will give you a lot of pain when putting back. Nuotone IC, simple design. Alright, no problems. Everyone comes with the keyboard, that's great. Now all of this guy, so this just comes out like that. So this cable, audio. Alright. Okay. In terms of the speaker, I think it should come out this way. Alright, so we should be able to put the speaker back, but we'll wait a little bit. What's happening here? We got some buttons there, so we need to be really careful here. So this covers the light, so okay. Alright, so it's important to know what you got in your one and do accordingly. So I already got that, so it looks like I just need to transfer the button across. Okay, so how do we do this? Just like that, okay. Don't forget, this little ribbon is actually conductive tape. It plays an important role in terms of grounding. So if this came out easily, we can now put this guy in here right away, so we don't have to remember which screw goes where. Life will be much easier. That's gonna go like that. Good. So the buttons work. Let's put the speaker back. We'll just leave it like this for now. Alright, do basic routing. What the hell are you doing there? What's your purpose? Okay. I have no idea what's happening here. Maybe like this. I should look up the photo. Probably I made a mistake. Have a quick look at the photos for that routing. Oh no, we're good. Just this one needs to be okay. Yep. If you don't get these guys right, you will have problem with the hinge closing. Simple, stupid things like where the cable goes. Okay, no screw. Okay, let's continue along. Okay, beautiful. And apparently this should be running under. Okay, I see. So this cable needs to go inside just like that, and comes around, goes there. Perfect. Sweet. Let's continue. Our speaker is done. Let's continue. So now we got our daughter board here. We'll do this guy later. Let's do this entire section. So we do need to remove this connector, that can come with us. It's probably glued down. Yes, it is. Okay, we'll put this later. So the trackpad needs to come along. This sticker is not as important, but it's nice to have a bit of ground going. Okay. So what we're going to do, this is one of the most disgusting areas of the laptop too, along with the keyboard. Okay, now we can put this guy. This is going to be a bit tricky. Now I'm using these non-metal bits, tweezers, because there's a good chance of, you know, damaging these ribbons. So because this long one is hard to put in, so I'm going to put that in on an angle like this. Click, and then we can. This is the backlight of the keyboard. We just need to grab. Come on, there we go. Shove that in. Right there, done. Now, perfect. That's it. That's in. That's in. That's in. We're in business. Okay, so that whole part is done. Make sure clicking works. Okay, clicking works. Just double check we didn't forget anything else there. Nope. So we can continue. This part looks a bit complex. I really don't know what's going on, but let's see. There's a tube here. Oh, I see. This holds a pen. Right, okay. So this is a long screw. Another long screw. One screw, and what's happening here? One screw only. Okay. So we should be able to gently lift this up, but this cable, this is glued here. Okay. What the hell? Let's take a photo of this side. Okay. So before removing, let's lift this cable up. Now we should be able to safely, so that runs under there, don't forget. That's removed. That's removed. There we go. So before we put the screen back in, let's remove and put this guy across. Some sort of a blocking. We don't want to mess this up. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's about it. We don't need anything from here. You know, I have a saying, when it looks too easy, probably I did something wrong. I hope I haven't, but let's see. Now where do I put screws? I don't remember. Right, let's have a look at the photo. Well, idiot me, I took photo after removing the screw. Okay. You can tell by when we put the cover back on. Okay. So it's these two. Middle. And the top left. Okay. Looks like it's calling for its motherboard now. Okay, where are you? Okay, and what did we put in there? What did you come with? 4 gig DDR3L. Okay, low voltage. Does this have onboard memory? No. Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, fan. Interesting. So that one doesn't go in. How about this one? Okay, that's in. Come on. What's going on? You get in there. You get in there. You. There we go. Okay, that's in, that's in, that's in. Okay, what do you think? Are we all done? We missed something? So that's going to be our hard drive connector. Oh yeah, we got the LCD connector thingy here. Come on, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Now this guy here, I wonder what this one was for. Seems like some sort of grounding like this. I think I know what. So in here we can see something like that, maybe broken off. Looks important, but we'll worry about it later if we need to. So this guy connects like that. Look at the condition. So it's supposed to be new. I mean, it's pulled out of a working machine most likely. And I hope, what the hell? And I hope it works. I wonder what environment this came out of. I've seen videos of, you know, supposed to be recycling places. It's kind of horrifying, you know, not nice at all. Okay. That explains how this cable routes. Good. Okay, let's put some screws. Are these for the battery? Okay, just trying to see where we need to put screw and where we shouldn't put a screw. Yes, yes, that's all good. How about here? That's from there. How about there? That's from there. There is fine. One screw left. No idea. Well, one screw came out of the box. I mean, here. I don't know where it came out, where it's for. Okay. Let's get a SSD for it. The seller didn't provide a caddy, which was supposed to go here, so we'll have to make our own caddy. I'm doing all this without even testing whether it's gonna work. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. This one needs a Dell charger. This is from the other Dell that we bought. Now we're waiting for that BQX chip to come from China. They're quite expensive, about $3 a chip. Now $3 isn't expensive, but the point is comparison chips like AWE and the BAA are about $1 or something. It's just they're capitalizing on its rarity, hard to find. Charger in, power light, spinning. Let's see if our connections are good. And test the keyboard. Isn't that much better? Look at that. Let's put Windows 10 USB. Okay, Windows 10. Okay, let's go into BIOS. Why don't we run at 5? Make sure that system is good. Alright, 88%, good health. Fan is not spinning at the moment, that's nice. Temperatures are good. Fan should be spinning now. I'll double check I've connected the fan correctly. Normally Dell will go mental if there is no fan. Not spinning yet. Okay, it scared me again. Turn it off. Power off. Now we need to double check our fan connector. Okay. It's good I ran the diagnostics, eh? Maybe I've got this cable connected the wrong way around. Let's see. Normally you can't put the fans wrong way around. Or maybe I didn't push it in all the way. Let me see. All the way. Okay. Now we'll turn that on again. Fan did spin, if I remember. Power cable in and power button spinning. So why did it or stop? Let's go back in there again. F2, F12 or F9. What's the diagnostics? F9, F12. Let's take out the USB, reboot. F5. Yeah, fan is spinning now. Interesting. So the cable wasn't in all the way. It's good we checked that, and I'm surprised Dell did not mention about the fan earlier. Yeah, so look at that. This is a much cleaner keyboard. Caps lock works. Nice. A new sticker. Oh, I don't remember what this one is. I think it was an i5, so we'll need to remove that sticker. So this is from a used computer, but we only paid 60 bucks, 65 bucks. That's fine. That's much better. Things are going through. I'm happy with these results so far, so I'm not going to bother. Let's reboot, put the USB, F12, and boot from the USB. And see if it detects the hard drive, then we're good to go. I'll also remove the sticker. We don't want to see i7 when it's an i5. Misleading. How should we remove this? It's got scratching. There we go. Alright, so i7, then we'll make our binocular i7 CPU. We get that. Touch works. Yep, cool. Install. So 200 bucks is a bargain for this. Yeah, hard drive detected. Fantastic. Alright, awesome. Thank you for watching, and I'll try that into the video clip. Trying a new way of recording. Here we go. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support this channel.